What up? This is Jungle Girl, not coming from the jungle, okay? But coming to you anyway with some words of wisdom that I want to spit about boundaries, all right? So I've been thinking about this. I've been coming up with this with a lot of my clients, been working on setting boundaries, right? And now, you don't realize how hard it is to set boundaries until you start setting boundaries. And there's levels to this shit, okay? So I want to give you 5 simple levels to begin to set boundaries, okay? Number 1, the first and foremost thing that you need to know in your thinking and your heart and everything need to be in alignment with, you are important. You are just as important as the things that you are doing for other people and the busyness that you got going on while you being Captain Save the World, right? You are just as important as everybody else that you're dealing with. So you got to realize that. Like, that's a realization you have to come to. Like, wait a minute, what I want and, who I am is important too. And I need some time and some space for me. Number 2 is you cannot blame those that you have trained, okay, to depend on you and solely on you. You can't blame them and expect them to just automatically give you this day off, or they don't never do nothing nice for me because, and I'm talking about kids too. We inclusive here. We're including everybody that you are in relationship with. Number 3 is did I say be comfortable with becoming uncomfortable? I did not. So I'm going to say it again. If I didn't, this is a good one. You got to be comfortable. You got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable as you enforce your boundaries, right? Because the people who you setting your boundaries for is going to be wilding out. They're going to be like feeling like, what the fuck is going on, really? Like, what are you doing here? Why are you ruining our life like this? Like, because you setting whatever boundary. And Number 4, which is solely think about you during this time that you are setting your boundaries. So when you start to free up that space and you get through the space of everybody wilding out and and having the temper tantrum about it, because they'll eventually get used to it. Just retraining or restructuring people on how they don't need to depend on us all that much, and how we're gonna be okay with not needing to be dependent upon so much, so that we can find some time and learn how to ask for some help when we need it. So lead me to number 5, 5, which might be like the hardest one, because a lot of people don't like this word and it seems so negative and it's just so right? But you're gonna have to get used to saying no. It's a complete sentence. It don't need no explanation. No because nothing. Not because I said no, because that's what I said. And even if it's because I don't feel like it, that's good enough. You're just gonna have to take that, because sometimes I don't know why, but no. Either you can figure out on your own, or that you should have figured out on your own long before you came to ask me to do it, if we didn't have this already planned. So, which is another part of boundary setting, planning. If you do these 5 simple things, though, you'll be on your way to mastering boundary setting, because it's in here first, and then you give it out here. So that's my 5 minutes, 5 steps to setting boundaries. I'm out. Peace.